Welcome to the fifth instalment of the Karl Adams Weekly Podcast. Hello everybody, how are we all today, you web dwellers? I'm here again with the regular guest, the resident, the one and only, Flopganger. Hello, Flopmode.
How do? I know you interrupted my hello.
You had that how do in your head for a bit and you thought I'm going to say how do when he introduces me, innit?
No, I was just going to salute and I realised it's only a radio.
Yeah, it's not a visual thing.
Yeah.
How do anyway?
That's how you do.
Nice. That is the perfect type of fart as well.
Yeah, introductory fart.
How do anyway?
No, all's going good. Everything's running smooth.
Yeah, smooth as what?
Just smooth as
a baby's bottom.
Yeah, pretty much smooth.
Yeah, imagine if like a baby's bottom was like big hairy and people didn't realise. Then one day you went to change a baby's nappy and you was like, baby's bottoms aren't smooth.
Yes, all this time.
Yeah, I've been getting it wrong. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, that's my new catchphrase. Remember, we established what was I going to say?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what was I going to say? I think it's because
you didn't know what you was going to say.
Yeah, and I've got nothing planned. What are we going to talk about this week? I keep asking you this, innit?
I know,
Every week it's like my podcast and I go, so, what are we going to do? Innit, for the next 45 minutes? Don't know. Should have a bit of silence, so like a bit of peace and quiet.
Yeah, so what are we going to do? What do you want to talk about?
I don't know. I'm stumped. Have you got any ideas, listeners? Send it in. And wait for 24 hours until I get the message, and then I'll oh no, how will that work? Because they'll have to listen to this while it's online,
and then end this podcast now, get the emails,
and then go back to this one.
Yeah, and then we'll reply to them. Have to end that there again till they reply back.
Yeah, and then they'll be like, oh shit, yeah, look. They waited.
This two-way podcasting doesn't look like it's going to work.
You know what's good though? You started it with a fart.
Yeah.
That means, I reckon, that's sort of like it's guaranteed to be funny.
Yeah, however old you get, farts are always funny.
You know what though, to be honest though, I don't really find farts that funny.
I only find awkward timed farts are funny.
Yeah. And if it's not you. Like, you know what's mad? Is, you know, like, you ever get it when you're sort of doing them farts that are really smelly, yeah? But they're like embarrassingly smelly, when you almost think, like, if people smell this fart, they're going to judge me. Yeah. Like, not as in, like, her smelly fart. They're going to go, like, oh my God, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
Do you ever...
I do it where you're in a room, there's a few of you and someone does a smelly fart and you think, should I point this out now? No one's mentioned it. Should I point it out so people know it's not me?
Yeah.
Or well, they think it's me and I'm trying to double bluff it and blame someone else.
I'll tell you what's worse, when you're doing them smelly farts and there's a few of you in a room and you go unnoticed, everyone's like, oh, who done that or whatever, and that is, well, it wasn't me, and then you say, oh, it wasn't me and that. And then the group starts dwindling down. So now there's like 4 of you. And so it's not that person that's left because these farts are still going on. Do you know what I mean? And then there's 3. And then it's like, oh, come on, lads, there's only 3 of us now. It's got to be one of us.
It's a different twist on top trumps.
Yeah, it's like Usual Suspects. And then you walk out. As you're walking down the road. And then the people realise it was him all along. And the farts have stopped.
You walk away with a limp.
Because the fart hurt your leg. You know what I was thinking of today, Paul? Do you remember when we was on our way to work on the bus about 6:30 in the morning and them 2 dudes tried to rob
attempted
the bus.
hijack.
Yeah, they actually tried to do like an armed robbery on the bus driver.
That was when them little diamond buses, the money was just in a sack
the
by
money
the
was
driver.
in like a little pot by the door.
And he told the driver to get off the bus. This is my bus.
Yeah, and he had a knife to the driver in it. This was 6:30 in the morning. And guess what? There was a dude there.
From out of the distance, the hero nobody knew. But we all wanted.
But you know what was funny? I need to add this. Right, there was a dude there that was my mate's stepdad, yeah, and he's like a drunk, and he was stood with these two lads that were at the bus stop that were planning to rob the bus. But I think he was just talking to them and had no idea they were going to rob the bus, innit?
Yeah.
So when them two got on and done their thing, he was sort of stood behind them, waiting to get past, thinking, oh, what's going on, being all drunk and that, at like 6:30 in the morning, right? And then when it all kicked off, yeah, and like you say, this hero walked down. Fair play to him if you're listening. Fair play to you. Walked down from the back of the bus.
Because some people got off the bus, didn't they, to leave?
No, they didn't. They didn't. No one got off the bus. No one got off the bus, I don't think. And they might have and fled in fear.
Yeah, and then that's what people thought he was going to do.
People thought he was coming off the bus. So he's walked from the back of the bus, grabbed the geezer by the back of the scruff of the neck, so he's going from behind.
Yeah, like...
And just went, fuck off! And fucked him out the bus, but taking the other
into
two...
into
the other two dudes, and they both fell off the bus, and my mate's stepdad that was a drunk was like... The driver immediately locked the door and drove off, and my mate's stepdad was like, what? It was nothing to do with me, I'm a bumbling mess, innit?
It was one of them once in a lifetime times when you could do once in a lifetime time where it was appropriate to do the slow clap.
Yeah, he did, he got a slow clap, didn't he? As he walked back, everyone was like, wait.
But it's like... Yeah. From out of the shadows. Yeah. It was funny the way it was scruff of the neck as well. Yeah. It wasn't a push.
But it was scruff of the neck backwards. Mm-hmm. It's like he had him by the scruff of the neck, but from his back, and tightened it all up. And
and just flung him.
Fucked him off the bus. Yeah, that was pretty.
I bet he got to work and he told people, and I was like, yeah, whatever, innit? So you just saved the bus from being stolen.
Yeah, people that, you know what's funny about that is that we were turning up late for work loads and coming up with different excuses, and then that made us late for work, and it was like, how come you're late today? It's like, oh, because some people tried to do an armed robbery on the bus.
Yeah, them sort of thing. That was like with the bull. Remember I told you when I was late for work, and when I was on because there's that abattoir by work, weren't there?
Yeah.
And the bus pulled up and I was late anyway, and when the bus pulled up, the police said no one's allowed off the bus because there's a bull on the loose. And I was like, they're never going to believe this. And I got to work and I was like, and the gaffer's like, why are you late today? I was going, I couldn't get off the bus because there was a bull on the loose. And I was all like, we've heard some stories, so a bus nearly got hijacked. A bull was on the run.
Guess what as well, and this was true as well, I came off my bike about 2 weeks before this happened. Yeah, so and I said, so as I'm late, I came off my bike, had an accident and that, 2 weeks later, I got run over by a car up by the Highgate, the top of Leopold Street, that tall highway. Yeah. And as I'm coming around the corner, there must be some kind of blind spot as he's pulling into his car park. And I've come over the hill and we both collided, and I've come off my bike and crashed into this guy, And so then I'm stumbling down the hill after injured, I just got run over, ouch, yeah. And I got to work and said, I just got run over by a car and that, and they were all like, oh yeah, chinning me beard, didn't believe me because I said I'd come off my bike before as well, and then guess what happened?
Happened again.
A week later, in exactly the same place, by exactly the same person, exactly the same thing.
Yeah, weren't it?
Yeah, and I think I even thought, you know what, I'm not telling him.
Yeah, I'm not even going to bother saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to tell him.
It is funny when that happens.
But I was thinking about that, how much of a coincidence it was. But it's not really, because, right, I'm going to work at the same time every day.
Yeah,
this
he
guy's
must-
probably coming back from work at the same time every day. Yeah. So if we're doing that every single day for a year,
Yeah, you're gonna be about the same time.
about the same time. Yeah, it's a blind spot at that place where we come round that corner. That happened twice. That's not that far fetched, really. I mean, it happened, so it's not far fetched, but you know what I mean.
The funniest is the worst is when you lie about something, because I said a car hit the bus and that's why I was late. And then like about a month,
And that was a lie.
Yeah, that was a lie. And about a month later, up by where the swimming bath was, a car hit the bus and it got stopped. Then I was late, and then that was one of them where I thought, oh no, because I said the lie, I can't say the truth.
Any. You know what was it that I was thinking about buses as well today that was awkward? You know, like, have you ever had it when you're sort of waiting in a queue in a bus, yeah? And the person at the front of the bus, you're kind of looking at them going, it's your responsibility, mate.
Yeah, you have to stop the bus.
To stop the bus. And then it sort of dawns on you that they don't need this bus, yeah? But they don't have the decency to go like, hey everybody, I'm not waiting. I know it's my responsibility, but I'm not waiting for this bus.
I'm still gonna stand at the front of the line.
And still stand like that bit of like, I'm waiting for this bus.
Yeah.
Innit? And then they just let it go past.
Yeah. Or you have to kind of sort of step aside.
Yeah, I step way aside.
I don't wait for the bus.
No, I step way aside. I like almost like come properly away from the bus stop and go to the driver. No, mate, I don't need you.
There is little funny encounters with buses. I remember, I think it was Cusack, he used to do something funny, you know, and you're running for the bus and he'll wait for you.
People don't know who your friends are.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, does it?
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Well, what he'll do, you know, and you're running for the bus and he'll wait for you. When he saw the bus coming down the road, he put his arm out, like about 30 metres from the bus. It was running towards the bus, and the bus went past him with his arm out, and the bus stopped for him, and then he just kept running past the bus stop with his arm still out.
It's quite funny, that is. What else was I going to say?
That's what I was on about nicknames earlier. I was on about like that Cusack.
Yeah.
Saying it's funny how nicknames can stick for randomly. Because at the course, we had to just put everyone in our team, we had to put their initials down.
Yeah.
So I was like PA, and then everyone's saying their initials, and one kid's initials were DL.
Yeah.
So for the rest of the course...
Isn't your initials PFA?
Yeah, but I just had to
Paul Flopmode Adams.
Yeah.
No, go ahead.
And this one kid's initials was DL. So only him for the rest of the course, and now for the rest of his life, when we see him, his nickname's just going to be DL. No one ever called him his full name.
Yeah, but that's his initials.
Yeah, but I mean, it was only him that got called his initials. Everyone had to say what their initials were. Yeah, but for some reason, it was like, oh, your initials are DL. Alright, from now on, we're just going to call you DL.
DL. People call me Karl. Karl. They spell it out. They say, hello, Karl. They don't really. That was a lie. So next time when someone does do that...
Was it a lie?
Yeah. No, next time someone does do that, I can't say it. I have to go, oops. People are calling me Karl now, and I can't...
I brought this upon myself.
Do you want to promote your night again, just so you can get some more people in?
Yeah, once again, we all know the name of Flopmode's Comedy Funhouse at the Station Pub, which we also know on Kingsheath High Street.
This is the worst.
This is how I'm doing. I was trying to extrovert the advert this time, because you always say about the advert, so I was going to go, coming soon to the Station Pub.
Try and do a good one now. Try and do a good one.
I can't do it now. I'm more, what's it called now? What's it called now when you're all sort of aware of...
Like self-conscious.
Yeah, I'm more self-conscious of saying it now.
Yeah, I know, but that's because you're in Flop Mode. Go and do your advert then.
Flopmode's Comedy Funhouse.
You do your advert and I'll do your advert, a better version.
Okay.
Go on.
So everyone has to come to Flopmode's Comedy Funhouse at the Station Pub this coming Thursday, which is the 7th of July at 8 o'clock.
Is that your advert?
Yeah, that's my advert. You do the advert then.
Alright. Right there, I need to. I think I'm gonna fuck this up now.
I think you sort of.
Okay, everybody, this is my version of the advert. Oh no, I'm self-conscious now. Okay, we've got a night. It's coming this Thursday at the Station Pub, Kings Heath. It's called Flopmode's Comedy Funhouse. We have several amazing comedians on. We have Moses Ali Khan. We have Jay Islam. We have Dmitry Bakanov.
Yes, that's right.
Dmitry Bakanov. We have
Sean Gorman.
Not to be confused with Dave Gorman.
Nick Hill.
You
said Moses. Eric Rushton.
Masai Graham.
Oh yeah,
D1 and
some of his
Donny.
Previewing some of his Edinburgh material.
The Punmeister. Yeah, that was my version. Starts at 8 this Thursday, 7th of July, Station Pub, Kings Heath, Flopmode's Comedy Funhouse. Watch this space.
And it's free entry this month.
This month's free entry. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, did I win?
No, none of them was.
It wasn't a competition.
Yeah, it was for. It was just for advertisement reasons.
Oh yeah. So do you reckon that was enough promotion for your night?
Yeah, I believe so.
7th of July, Flopmode's coming.
There it goes again.
Paul's doing farts. Every first Thursday of the month, that is, isn't it, at the Station Pub?
Yep.
And they're going to just keep getting better and better and better. And we're going to sometimes, I mean, we're not we, because it's not me, it's you, innit? But sometimes you're going to get some of the same comedians in it, or not. Like, not straight away, but like a few months.
Yeah, there'll be a gap when they've got with new material. They're not going to do the same act when they're back on again.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, yeah, we've got some strong comedians there. Well, I keep saying you've got some strong comedians there. That is a good lineup. Last month's one was a good lineup.
That was a really good lineup.
But this is as well. This is a really good
one,
lineup.
When I put the poster up for this one, because I put it up quite late on the night.
Yeah.
I woke up the next morning, so I think it was 5 messages from people, just not the comedians, just people saying how good that lineup is.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's what I'm sticking at with that. It's always going to be quality comedians. That all of them are going to be vetted. So yeah, but it's not going to be.
Yeah, but you know what? They've been vetted by you.
Yes.
So it's like what you're saying. You're saying my judgment of what a comedian is
awesome.
Yeah, it's the best. Yeah. It's the best though. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, they're all quality.
The best ever.
Yeah, but I'm also doing as well that I do give like new acts a 5-minute spot. So
even if they're not vetted in it,
yeah,
so it's almost like an open mic.
Yeah, it's 5-minute open because it is hard when you're starting out to get gigs. Yeah. So
you know what better way to put them on with top quality comedians?
Yeah, that's a boost for them if you're getting your.
I don't think it's a boost.
I think it is if you're. Yeah, you know what it is actually to get on with like your first one.
Yeah, it was with comedians that are rated in it, so I was like, wow, can't believe it.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Yeah, if you're getting on with like top comedians.
I think I've said this before in the podcast. Yeah, that the good thing about comedy is that you get to work with people that you admire and you like, and you're like, I can't believe that I'm working with this person. But now I can believe it because it's just like standard. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's not standard. I'm not saying, oh yeah, whatever. Like, it's still brilliant. But what I'm saying is, to start with, I couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I was like, wow.
And now that's just how it goes.
That's how it goes. Yeah, you're on lineups with good comedians like that you like and that you rate.
Yeah. Also with the Comedy Funhouse, if anyone does want to get in touch or wants any more information, you can either search Flopmode on Facebook and you'll find some information, or you can email me at flopmodescomedyfunhouse@gmail.com.
Cool. Why am I thinking that today we was going to talk about your eyes?
Oh, I spoke about
Was
it.
we-
We were
was we gonna
speaking
talk
about it
your
to
eyes?
someone earlier, yeah.
Yeah. What about them?
There was mash.
They was mashed, innit? Was you like the earliest, no, the youngest
Yeah, I think
person
it's-
in England to develop cataracts?
No, not to develop them, to have them removed.
So you was the youngest person in England to have cataracts removed?
Yeah, so like, 'cause it was like, and because it's rare for, usually it's like pensioners get cataracts.
When did you get cataracts? You got it
I
like
had it when
4 weeks.
I
or
had
something
it when
like
I
that.
was born. I had it out. I had them took out about then.
So having cataracts when you're born is not like really it's rare, but it's not super rare.
No, it's still well. It's still rare, but now when they have cataracts, they just take the
Remove
lens
it
out and put a
immediately.
new one in, and it's nothing like.
But no, but what I'm trying to say is the fact that you had them removed at 4 weeks was the thing that was rare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was to say it was rare to have it anyway, but yeah, having them
Yeah, I know,
removed that early, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now look how many operations I've had to have after that now.
Yeah, tell them about the one that you had, the
The horrible one.
Yeah.
I hate staying in the hospital overnight for an operation, but
Yeah.
when you get put to sleep, you have to. So I thought, oh, this will be a good idea. So I asked the doctor if I can stay awake while he does the operation, so I can just go home straight after.
Yeah, that's what you thought was
Yeah,
going to happen.
and as soon as he did it, you know, and you get that, I instantly regret this decision.
Yeah.
It was like a real life Saw film. I'm lying there and I could see.
Yeah,
there's
but
like-
explain what the operation was. People don't know what the operation
yeah, I
was.
had to have a tube inserted into my eye.
Yeah.
So they had to take the eye out,
Yeah.
cut it open, and put a tube in.
And you
stick
had
it
this where
back
you was
up. I was
awake, innit?
awake, yeah.
You had some kind of anaesthetic though, and you didn't.
Yeah, it was numb like when you're at the
feel
dentist,
complete.
but you can feel the pulling, but it was still painful
And
when
you
it
could
pulled.
still see out of the eye when they pulled it out of the
Yeah,
socket.
when he come in, he got like little spoon things to take it out the socket.
Oh.
And when the eye was looking down, holding it facing down, I could see forward and see down. And as the eye was moving, like, it was just weird.
So they're moving your eyeball around and you can see.
Yeah, and I can see where it's
That's
going.
weird.
I was hoping he looked into my own eye.
Yeah, that is
If
weird.
he turned it round and I'm looking into my own eye.
Did you say like a really stupid punny joke, like keep an eye on this,
Something like that.
please, mate?
I was in too much distress to say any comments.
Was it painful?
It
Was you
was.
very distressed? Was it the fact that you thought my eyes hanging out and I can see? Was that quite scary and
Yeah.
distressful? Do you think that's where a lot of the pain came from?
I think so.
Or was
And
you
I
actually in physical pain?
Oh, I think I was in physical pain as well, because my stomach, all my muscles tightened, and I swear I don't know whether it was what I was given for the pain,
Yeah.
but I'm almost certain I heard one of the doctors say the thing you don't want to hear is someone say, "Oh shit," and I thought, yeah, out of anything that could be said, that's not what you want to hear when your eyeball's hanging out.
No, it's not. It's not. It is not.
Oh, it was shocking.
That is shocking, having your eyeball out and then moving it around. You know what? It'd be funny though if the doctor knew that you could see, so just to give you a bit of joy, he kind of like moved it around in certain places for you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So like turned it round on top of your head.
Yeah. Do you want to have a look at the back
Put it
of your head?
backwards. Yeah. Put it in your ear. Look down your
So I
ear.
was saying, that's the saying. Or look into my own eye.
Or look in your mouth. Put your eyeball in your mouth. And look down your throat.
That'd
Weird.
That was a whole weird.
That's a weird experience,
it was,
isn't it?
yeah.
That's a unique experience, you know. Not many people would have that experience.
No, the doctor was sort of wanting me to thought I was a bit one of them people that loves pain. He kind of wanted me to speak to a psychiatrist.
What?
Why I wanted to be away to do it, because no one.
Really, it was because you didn't understand the full extent of the operation.
No, it's because I don't like staying in overnight. Because when I've had the operation,
Yeah, but you You didn't know they were going to pull you
No, I
out?
knew they was going to do that.
Oh, you did, and you still said, I'm going to stay away?
Because what it is, I don't like staying an overnight, because when you have the operation, as long as you're in hospital, you think something's going to go wrong, because when I had it before, I was only supposed to stay in one night, but something went wrong, so I had to stay for 5 nights, remember?
Yeah, I do.
So as long as you're in hospital, I always think, something's going to go wrong, so I just want to go home straight away.
You got bad experience in hospitals, innit?
Yeah. Well, not bad experience.
Not bad experience, it's always for bad reasons.
Yeah. Like when
but that's true with anybody when they go into hospitals. It's never.
Because I was in there for my birthday before. But to be fair, the nurse was all sweet and got me a present and cake. And
you've been in and out of hospitals all your life, innit?
Yeah.
Hospitals. Yeah, I said that.
Hospital.
You know, it's funny how people get words wrong. Then you think. It's like I used to say. I don't know if we talked about this before, but when I used to say like wrong, that's wrong.
I think we did speak about it before, didn't we?
Yeah. Why am I saying it again? I always
used to get grief for saying sung and lung.
And lung and sung. And people go, that's not how you say it. And you say, how do you say it then? And they say song. And you say, that's what I'm saying.
But there's no point people telling you that's not the right way to say it, because they knew what you were saying. So it worked. The word worked.
I've got a feeling we talked about this on the podcast already.
I know, yeah, I think
so. It's like a repertoire.
Oh, goddamn repeats.
Repertoire. ASRPLO style got thrown out the car, ran over by the Method Man Jeep. South of the style, little deep style pussy. You know, so stay bushy. You know, to me. Something like that. Wu-Tang Song, Capadonna. Skills. That wasn't skills really, I fucked it up. Hey Paul, guess what happened yesterday? I put £2 in a roulette and I won £36 and I put another tenner to that and I bought myself a pair of trainers.
See, thanks to gambling.
Yeah, thanks to gambling. No, we don't condone. No, we don't condemn gambling, innit? Is that the right word?
No, condemn is no.
That's what I mean. I mean whatever the one is that you think I don't mean.
Yeah, so I thought that as I was saying it, that's why I kind of stopped.
Yeah.
Well, my process of
No, for real though, gambling is dangerous. I seen this dude in it playing the roulette, and he was playing 2 roulette machines, and he was like £60-70 a spin. Yeah, and he had about £1,000.
Yeah, I've seen people go mad when they lose.
I know a few lads, don't know him like really well, but like when you talk to him in bookies and stuff, and sort of know him from around, that have actually done like prison time for smashing up gambling machines. And that's it. That's all they did was smash the gambling machine, and it's like a thing. And the geezer was saying to me, there's like a few lads in prison locked up for it.
I screw when I lose a £5. I told you that geezer that lost that £8,000. I tell you, he won £8,000.
Yeah.
And then he had a bet on a dog race that was coming up.
Yeah.
And he had this £8,000, you know, and you can do them betting play.
Yeah.
And he was going to put that on, and it was like an odds-on favourite to win.
Yeah.
So he thought he'll just put that £8,000 on, and he's waiting for his dog race to come up, and it's a guaranteed win. And it's another bit, like an extra couple £100 odds on, and it lost.
Oh shit.
And it was like, there was about 6 of us in the bookies, and it was like, awkward.
Yeah, awkward.
Because his face just dropped when the thing, because he didn't even cross his mind he could lose. He thought, that's another couple of £100, and the geezer behind the counter was like, I don't know what to say to you, like that.
That's mate, innit?
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah.
And then he did.
Done.
He had kick a can feeling and walked out all gutted.
You're done, innit? That is, you're done.
Yeah.
That is, thanks for coming. Thanks for turning up, innit?
Yeah, thanks for your money, which you could have had.
Oh, guess what? You know, when I said last week about if anybody's got any problems or anything that would be like an agony aunt, agony uncle or whatever, I got some messages.
Oh, nice.
I got a few. I got about 7 or 8, you know. Do you want to open them up and we'll read them?
Yeah.
Go in the email on the computer.
Is it just in your? Is it the one that's on here?
It's the if you want the email, it's this is the one you need to look at. It's kawpc@outlook.com.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Just the password from the book.
You know what the password is.
Yeah. Oh,
And you see all them.
All of these agony problems.
No, not all of them. It's kind of titled, but they're all from different people. And there's about 7 or 8 of them, I think, if you count. Some of them messages are just to do with the podcast, other things or whatever. But
Go on, pick one.
Should we read one? There's we haven't got time to read them all, but there's 3 that are like the. Well, I don't know. I haven't actually read them properly. So like there's one. It says, "I like this girl." Yeah.
Oh, that's the one. Go on.
So
Do that. Yeah, just do that one.
Okay. What does it say? Okay. Hey Carl. Hey Carl. Wait, let me read this. I was chatting on the internet the other day to this girl that I like, and how am I reading this? No, don't do that one. Do the other one. No, can't. This reads all funny. Go to the next one. Drugs, I think it says. Oh, that one. Yeah. Hey Carl, I've been doing drugs. That one doesn't say hey Carl. It says it doesn't even say Carl. It says I've been doing drugs for 7 years, but nobody knows it. I'm 28 and I've had to move back in with my parents because of other issues. My mum knows I smoke the odd spliff, but has no idea I'm on harder drugs. I work, so the money isn't an issue, and I haven't had to steal for my habit. The problem is, it's consuming my life. I don't know what to do. I don't want to do it no more, and it will break my mum's heart if she finds out. What can I do and where can I get help? That's
It's a bit of a heavy one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit heavy for a first one.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be like a joke.
I thought it was going to be
shit.
things like I'm sleeping with my girlfriend and her mum.
Yeah. You know what? Should we take this seriously? I think
we have to give it the respect it kind of deserves.
I think drugs issues are always bad, aren't they? Yeah. But it doesn't actually say what drugs he's on. I'm assuming they're maybe class A's, like maybe heroin or coke or
I'm assuming,
crack or
yeah.
But there's lots of all sorts of drugs now, like these legal highs and all that people getting well fucked up on.
I know, yeah, they are, aren't they?
Let's try and sort this, guys. You know what you need to do, dude? You need to, if you don't want to do it anymore, you need to put a stop to it. Yeah, I know that's easier said than done. If you're on drugs that you're dependent on them, like say for example heroin, you need to go to a doctor's or something, can it? And you can get different prescriptions and that will help you out with that. There's things like NA meetings that are really helpful. There's if you start going to doctors and getting prescriptions and stuff, and you really, I know this is a cliche, but you need to do it for yourself. You need to decide that you want to stop. You can't do it for anyone else. You can't think, and you can't blame anyone else neither, can you? You can't be like, oh, I'm doing drugs because it's unfair for me because of this or that. You need to
I've had a hard time.
You need to drop all that, and you need to take responsibility for yourself. You need to drop it. You need to move on quickly, and you need to dig deep in yourself, and do it for the right reasons. Stop for yourself because you want to, and you want to better your life. That's what you need to do. And if I've got a few friends in that actually that deal with sort of like rehabs and NA meetings and all that sort of stuff. So if you do want to actually get in touch again, and I can speak to you privately, or I can give you some advice privately and point you in the right direction, you can do that. But what I'd say for now, if you are listening to this, is you need to just get a grip, really, to be honest, and you need to just stop in it.
Yeah, it'll be hard, but you're gonna have to.
You're gonna have to do it. You've got no choice. You either have to stop right now, or you have to carry on. You know what I mean? You have to stop at some point, so you might as well stop now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you
that's
can't
it.
keep putting it off. You have
can't
to
keep
just sort of
putting it
say,
off.
that's
Yeah.
it. But he's always saying it's a bit hard where he says like that nobody else knows and it'll break his mum's
That's
heart.
true. You know what? That's not.
Because
You know
some
what? She
people have
knows.
Yeah, they
She
will.
knows 100%. You think your mum doesn't know? She knows.
She just doesn't want it to
She
be
just doesn't
confirmed.
she doesn't want it to be confirmed. So you're not kidding anyone. She knows for a fact. If you've been doing it for 7 years, whatever drugs it is, she knows what you're doing.
Yeah, or even if she doesn't know exactly what it is, knows something's
and that's,
wrong.
Yeah, and to be honest,
that might be more worrying as well if she doesn't know exactly what it is.
It is going to be more worrying for her because she doesn't know exactly what it is. So you need to come clean, and you'll feel a massive weight lifted off your shoulders as well.
I don't even know about coming clean to it. Maybe if you just got clean.
Yeah, just got the help first.
Yeah, instead of coming clean. Cause if
but if you can do it like that, that's fine.
Just gets clean and then he's better. So it doesn't, like, his mum doesn't have to sort of have her fears confirmed. She can he'll just be clean. He'll see him doing better. And then it'll be like, oh, that's good.
He's better now. Yeah. So tell you what. First of all, try and do it on your own. But go to the chemist. Go to the doctors and tell them you've got a problem, and see if you can get help like that. Go find out where the NA meetings are. Try and do it on your own to start with. If you really, really can't, then you are gonna have to come clean and get help from other people around you and get a good support network. But that was a bit of a. I think.
But good luck with it. Anyway.
Good luck with your
endeavours, hope everything goes well for you in the future.
Shall I read the next one? I hope this one's going to be funny. This one is I have a serious problem.
Oh yeah, they're just getting funnier and funnier. That one.
Yeah, shall I read it?
Go on then.
Okay. Hi Carl, I know this is a comedy podcast. But I'm in real trouble. Do you think these are people pissing about, or do you think, I don't know,
because I think if someone was pissing about, they would make it more absurd.
Yeah, but you haven't heard this one yet. I should have read them before we did the podcast.
Yeah, but that would go against
the whole plan of the podcast.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to read this one. I emailed you just really on a whim, and it just feels better to get it out to at least to someone. I have set up a fake email for this, but about 4 months ago I was involved in a hit and run. Oh shiznit.
Oh, not a funny enough, a funny
one. This is a serious one, I think.
Yeah.
And I was involved in a hit and run. I wasn't the driver, I was the passenger. But we hit someone. Fuck. And we drove away, and to this day I don't know what's happened, and we haven't been caught or anything. And that's what he's saying. And he doesn't know what to do.
What sort of listeners do we have?
I don't know. This is worrying.
So what's he saying? Doesn't he say he didn't know what's happened to the person?
Where he is, who he is, what his name. He says he doesn't know what happened. He says he was passenger in a hit and run, and he's been living with this for 4 months.
That would be horrible, that would,
You know what though, but listen to this, right? A friend of mine died, didn't they, last year?
Yeah.
In a hit and run. Someone hit him and drove off.
Yeah, that was only a couple of months back.
No, it wasn't. That's not the same thing.
Oh, no.
It's not the same thing at all. That time's not the same thing. And I think that whoever done that one was caught, I think, as well. But no, this very serious, dude. If you need to just go and tell the police, that's it, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Because someone got injured from it.
Yeah, and I think if someone died or something, you'd have heard of it.
Yeah, I think you
must have gone back past the scene and seen that he says an accident was here or whatever. So I don't know. These are grim, man.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah, these are grim problems. Next time, people, send in funny problems, innit?
Yes. Please.
Shall I read some more? There's some of the other ones look slightly funnier, but I don't think I want to carry on. I think we should go back to comedy world.
Do you think we should leave this? Yeah, some more amusing problems would be more appropriate next time, listeners. But if you have no alternative,
no. To be honest though, send in whatever you want. Send in whatever you want. I'm not sure if they were wind-ups or what. They're all from different people. They look like real emails. That guy said he set up a fake email to send that, and I don't think people would. I don't know. They might do for a laugh. Say, let's send this in, see if they read it out.
But I'm thinking if there was fake, there would have been extra absurd things.
Yeah, it seems quite...
it seems as if...
But you know, the thing is though, people are smart, you know. If it's fake, they might think that. They might think, let's make it really vague. You know what I mean?
Or whatever. So give out the email address again then.
Yeah, so if you do have any problems, real problems, like you can't get your cat to shit outside, innit? Real problems like that, not like, I think I've killed a man, innit?
Yeah.
Right? It's kawpc@outlook.com, and then I'll read through the emails.
We'll vet them first.
I'll vet them first. And because I have looked at the emails, but I didn't read all the problems because I wanted to read them on like
spontaneity.
Yeah, spontaneity on here, but it epically went wrong. But let's change the subject. Hey Paul, guess what? Things are going well, and I'm loving life.
I'm loving it.
You douche. Why you have to spoil my sentence with that at the end? I'm loving it.
McDonald's, because I just...
Stop advertising people that aren't paying us.
Oh yeah.
It wasn't even like you just went McDonald's.
Yeah, because I can't
I know it was
because I'm gonna advertise it further.
Loving it.
No, right, that's all it was. No, let's stop these advertisements without McDonald's if you owe us money.
Yes, give me a Big Mac next time I come in. Imagine that if you went in there and you went, I said something on a dictaphone the other week and uploaded it online.
Yeah, here's your Big Mac meal.
Thank you very
Large
much.
fries.
Yes. Old Holborn cigarette. No, Benson and Hedges. Innit? 2 cigarettes, please. Snap a bit off that for me for a roller. Do you ever play computer games, Paul?
No, I don't. I haven't played. What was the last game I played? Was Assassin's Creed. I had a couple of goes, but
Assassin's Creed's alright. I want to get
really
PS4. I might get myself PS4.
The last game I properly played was probably Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's like, I think you're going into like the past.
Mega Drive days.
Yeah, that's like the past.
No, but to be fair, it was probably about 6 years ago because someone sent it me on an email.
They're like olden days.
Yeah.
No, they're like the sort of times where people say, was it really black and white when you was playing the Mega Drive?
It was class when someone emailed it me at work. So I'm sitting at my desk playing it and you had to play with the keys and it looked like I was working really hard.
Nice.
So I'm going and I must have been like, bloody hell, Paul's working hard there. And really I'm thinking, do.
Is that a Sonic the Hedgehog song?
It started off as Sonic the Hedgehog and then went into something else.
Oh no, it's Super Mario.
Yeah, Super Mario was a class game.
Super Mario's alright. They're the best game ever, and I don't care if I'm advertising something and I'm not getting fuck all for it. But Call of Duty.
I've never
Call of Duty. The Dukes Books. Call of Duties are the Dukes Books.
The quality thing about computer games, remember when I found my Double Dragon LCD game?
Yeah,
remember them LCD
it's
ones?
good, it's cool for a little vintage toy.
Yeah, when I found it, but I turned it on and it still worked. The batteries still turned on.
Nice.
When the batteries that was in it.
I think we're coming up to the end of the podcast, Paul.
Oh yeah, I don't know if we've talked about that many topics in this one.
I know, yeah, it's weird. Yeah, we're coming up to the end of the podcast. Was there anything we needed to plug or advertise apart from your night? No, we'll do another podcast soon and we'll plug whatever we forgot. Yeah, keep sending in your problems and we'll try and answer them, and even if they are grim or whatever, we'll answer them still.
Yeah, or even if they're not problems or just questions.
Yeah, or even
or
if it's
comments.
just a question or a comment, or if you want to say, hey mate, you know what, take the farting down a little bit. You know what I mean? It'd be funny.
I know. I was hoping that one popped out when you said that. Then.
Yeah. I hate that when you think you're about to fart for a proper joke and it doesn't.
Yeah.
I tell you, Wayne done something hysterical once with a fart. This was the best thing ever. Yeah, it was like, what did he do? It's something to do with a letterbox. He like, he was knocking on the door or something, Kenny. And as I've come to open the door, he's like lifted the letterbox up and went through the letterbox. That's class, isn't it?
Yeah, that is fairly amusing.
Yeah, I've never ever seen anyone do that before though. That's what's funny. I thought, oh, nice.
Yeah. On about farting on people, have you saw them like YouTube that they say they're pranks, but they're not. They're just people being divs.
No.
And a geezer walks up and he's got like one of them fart machines, and like when people are tying their shoelaces, like he'll walk past and pretend to fart on their head.
Yeah.
And this one geezer's bent down and he actually grabs the geezer's head and pretends to fart in him, and the geezer's battering him, and he's going, oh, it's a prank.
Yeah, but that's it.
But there's like stupid ones, there's like treading on people's shoes in the hood.
Like there's ones where they step on like their new Jordans and
they go
and they go, it's a prank.
Yeah, and they're like, whether
no,
it's a prank or not, the result is you've trod on my...
Yeah, and
because there's that other one as well, telling racist jokes in the hood.
Yeah.
And they tell racist jokes, get beat up and go, oh, it's a prank.
Yeah, it's stupid.
As if the people's going to go, oh, yeah, so
Innit?
now you've said it's a prank, that means you didn't tell me a racist joke.
You know what, to be fair though, you could just go, okay, fair enough, it's a prank, but you still get beats.
Yeah, you still said it.
And you still get beats.
Yeah.
But we'll all agree it's a prank, but this is what happens.
It's going to get to the point where you could rob a bank, and if you get caught, you go, it's a prank, it's a prank.
It's a bank prank.
Yeah, the bank prank. Could try that with any crime you get caught doing. No, it was a prank. You just have to walk around with someone with a camera.
I'll start getting imaginative and start saying all sorts of stuff and get myself in trouble. What was I going to say? I think that's all from me and Flip. Yeah. Is it Flip or Flop? Or is it Flap? Or is it Floop?
Just Flopmode.
It's not Flopmodes. Oh no, it's Flopmode, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not the Flopmode.
No, that
because
angers me.
Yeah, what you were trying to say is you are the Flopmode. Oh no, wait, no, you're trying to say you are Flopmode.
Yes, I'm not the Flopmode.
Yeah, you're not a Flopmode or the Flopmode. Your name is Flopmode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now you've got it.
Okay, so that's all. I hope you enjoyed it. Goodbye, senoritas.
Goodbye, Webbers.
Peace out.